It's mad science at this point, y'all. Art therapy because it's jasmine scented, seriously, or lemongrass. All right, I'm just gonna drop some saline right in there. No alcohol, no liquid, no nada. To get the proper shape. Why I am confused. He's got a very bendy leg like Gumby right now. Hold on. I'm gonna have to blend this puppy out. It's got a funny looking little shape, but I can work with that. Where are we? Here and there. And now I'm just gonna blend it down and out and into whatever was there already. Very mystical, you know, not like, oh, there's a huge unicorn standing in the corner. As a matter of fact, his little tail just turned into water, it could be. Wouldn't that be cool? I've always loved art that does that, and I could never figure out how to do it. But to me, his tail turned into water. I could make it look more watery later, and I think I will. And then I'm going to use the Capricorn. Actually, I think I'd rather use the Peekaboo, Bleekaboo, Blakaboo, I don't know, Blakaboo Beagle Hook, because it's an amazing color, absolutely amazing. Just put it right there where my alcohol was. It's just a drop, just a drop. Mix it right in there. Just spritzing alcohol in there. Nice and strong. It's really where here maybe. I'm going to set it back a little bit. It is moderator at times. Sherry is also unofficially. Thank you guys. I'm going to go ahead and spritz the Capricorn with the alcohol. This is 91%. It can be 70. It's fine. Good morning, sweetheart. I love you too. And mix them both together. It's fabulous. Let me show you what happens. Let's give the horsey, the unicorn, some definition. I need an example. You guys, you know I don't draw. I just kind of look at things and then just put big blocks of color on the main things that I see, and then I kind of connect the dots from there, and that's how I do it. You'll notice a lot of my stuff is ghosty or under the ocean because it is easier to paint, and so it's more fun. So that's my process. All right, so I'm not real good at horse bodies and stuff, but I know when their leg and their belly hits, there's gonna be a line just like us. So I'm gonna put a line in there, a little shadow. I might as well shadow under his belly too while I'm at it. And then wherever his mane starts, I'd like to have a nice shadow right there. This guy's going to be in a little bit different position. I'm going to highlight his unicorn horn, just changed position. That's why I love painting. It's like it doesn't matter. I wanted him turned this way, all of a sudden his face is turned this way. It's like, that works. That's fine. My brother, Ed Williams, Hot Licks. Welcome, Holly. Aw. Aw, thank you. Yeah. And that's just a little tiny bit. Let's do it. I'm not going to put any alcohol on that. I'm going to see what happens and if it's any different. Again, I'm going back to the shading because that first shading has already blended. So now I'm going back to something that makes it even one step darker and making a little bit more finer lines. And I think I'm going to do the same. I'll put some alcohol. I'm going to mist it. And then I'm going to drag that purple through it. I'm just playing. So I'll also throw some white in there too. Ready for a change. Ed Williams. All right, lots of color. It's kind of like he's got feathers in his hair, his mane. But you know what? It wasn't what I wanted to do, but I'm kind of digging it, so I'm gonna let it sit there for a second before wiping it out. Usually I move too fast, but it's kind of pretty. It's still too much of a unicorn, I don't know what happened to his buns. Let me foof them up a little bit. He's kind of, hold on. Let me see this. Okay. I think what it is my tail got too big too fast. I'm guessing. So I'm going to drop some color, dark color. Not thrilled. Hold on. So if you get to a point, this is what I do when you're experimenting painting like this, everything's an experiment. I just start going dark, light, whatever colors I feel like playing with that day is what I'm using most generally. And somehow it helps me out of that spot where do I go from here? How do I fix this? Because I'm not really looking so much at the issue that needs fixed as I am the shadows. And somehow that helps. I'm just blending this in a little bit more. Let's drip a little bit of this. Oh gosh, that's so pretty. This is interesting. There was one of my hairs got stuck in here and I pulled the hair out, but it left the groove because apparently I had gesso and stuff. So that alcohol made it follow that real tiny hairline groove right there. I don't know if you can see it. Interesting. Okay, so now I just dropped that on there. I'm going to put some more Celine, if I can say it, on there too. Let's see, where's my... Just draw it straight across. Now I'm going to come down over the rocks, finding that same little path I had, just highlighting it a little bit more. Magical. Oh gosh, y'all, this is so pretty. I'm digging the lake. I'm letting those colors come back into that lake. All right, I'm gonna mist that unicorn one more time. And I'm just gonna take the softest brush I have. But isn't it neat to have a medium that you can just keep going back and forth? It doesn't, you can't ruin it. It just makes it so much more fun, you know? It's not to say that I don't hit things in the trash once in a while, but it's a lot more fun when you can adjust and keep working. I love to overwork things, seriously. That's what I do. If it can be overworked. But that's when I find the coolest stuff. I don't know if it's the circle causing the unicorn spit to raise or the unicorn spit raising up that causes the circle. But anyway, they're connected. Just so you know. The circle, so I'm talking about this. A bit darker. I'll cover up that one line that I made with my hair pulling out of it. Anytime I add different colors, even the very lightest color, it just is, it layers and lets those other unicorn spit colors come through, and it's just such a magical look. You don't have to learn how to paint mystical. Do it something like this where it doesn't have to make sense. That way, if you're going along and all of a sudden, this is just what I do. If you need help and you don't know where to go, what I do is I go along, and if something shows up like a feather, then, I mean, if it looks even like a feather, then I'll just go with that for a little while. It doesn't have to turn into a bird. It can just be a feather somewhere hanging out, like Cookie. She's a beautiful artist on here, and I think it's Cookie's Muse or something, or just Cookie. She changes it, I don't know. But anyway, she was teaching me how to do feathers the while back, 6 months or so. Anyway, and she taught me drawing, so I used a pencil and I was doing feathers. Well, then I came in and started playing with it with the unicorn spit and just having fun with it. And so it's neat because you can practice your texturing on it, and you can practice your unicorn spit, and you're not losing anything, you know? So. If it says gel on there, acrylic gel, it'll be transparent if you just let it dry. So if you want see-through color, yay, gel. And if you want it opaque where you can't see through it, then you'll want paste. Okay, and I'm just going to go straight with some of this super shiny, whatever it is. So that, I love combining things, unicorn spit, powders, the works. Where's my, want some Dionysus in there? And remember, they are very concentrated, so it will really overpower other things. You just need a drop. I've got 2. All right. And then you just mix it up. And it may not look really fabulous right now because it's all gooped up into the acrylic gel, but when it dries, well, let me show you what happens when it dries. This is part of it, that shine. Isn't that pretty? And as long as it's all mixed up really well, you'll have a nice even color. And then if you want different shades, then just take some of that, add it to another and go darker, or add more gel to go lighter. So you can do your own variegated whatevers. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take some of that gel, and dip it right there, and mix it in. Alright, well I had my gloves on so I could do the Fama wood, but for right now, let me just do the edges with this because that's where I'm at. I'm excited. You guys, thank you for all the love. Holly, Randall, I really appreciate that so much. Sherry, Shannon, Gleason TD, all of my support, man, I'm telling you. Okay, here we are. Let's do this. This is pretty wonky. Hopefully it'll hold on. Alright, so I've already got this white unicorn, and all of this white, blah, blah, blah is bothering me. So I'm attacking that, but it's already got pink, so I want some pink over here, but I don't need it all pink. I'm just putting it around, y'all, see? Ooh, this is pretty. Let's make a swoosh. And I'm just pushing this up with my brush just to get different patterns. I end up with a frame of very shiny. So let me put some of this moss in there because this is just, I am in love with this color. Go Army. Absolutely. Let me get another cup. That worked okay. Hey, maybe this. Yeah. It's a lot of gel. So let's do it good. It's really nice and thick. How about Zeus? We'll add some Zeus. Zeus always stands out in a crowd, let me tell you what. If you need some spice in your painting, throw Zeus in. Oh, I love shine. It's just beautiful. I'll put some over here because I don't want that side to be the only side with green. You know what? I think I'll make it look like it's some sort of rock or something over here. That's cool. Alright, so anyway, that's where I'm going to stop. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I will be working with the Famo wood around the edge, and I'll make sure to film it in case I'm not live when I'm doing it, so you guys can learn how to do that because it's super fun, and it kind of takes care of the problem that you don't want to frame something, but you know, everything looks better with a frame, I think. Most things anyway, unless it's gallery edge. So anyway, it gives you another option of frame or no frame. Yeah, frame, but you make your own weirdness frame. So with Famo wood, so that's gonna be fun. Anyway, sunshine on my fingers. Y'all have a beautiful